What no one told me about postpartum really, until it almost falls apart. Mild exercises they gave, which was mild but effective enough. Hello everyone, welcome to Almost There. Today we're going to talk about 11 biggest body changes after pregnancy and postpartum care. What no one told me about postpartum really. I hope you can relate to these experiences or at least connect with it and feel like, it makes sense. Let's jump right into it, shall we? So I have my notes on as usual. Number 1 was diastasis recti. What is diastasis recti? A partial or complete separation of the abdomen because of a growing baby. For some people, it will, come back after pregnancy, but for some, it may take longer. We never quite realize how much we're using our core or pelvis until it almost falls apart. I think that was the case with me. I had 3 centimeter separation, which is quite a lot, and core wasn't really strong enough, and I just went and visited a physical therapist, and the first thing they told is no crunches, no core exercises, you have diastasis recti. Yeah, I started doing those mild exercises they gave, which was mild but effective enough, and over a period of 3 months I kind of brought it to half to 1-ish centimeter. And I'm quite happy there, but I still have a lot of work to do. Yeah, so letting you know. Two is lower back pain. This stayed for a brief time, almost 4 to 5 months in the beginning. It was a sharp pain at the base of my spine where they probably give you the epidural, and it kind of pinched me whenever I would bend. So what I did was I just tried to avoid, carrying anything heavy, anything that will really strain my back, and it kind of healed itself. And the other thing is pelvic pain. This was something that I had even before pregnancy, but it also continued after pregnancy. And it is, in simple words, if I have to explain, it is just not being able to spread your legs too far. You probably can't wear socks, you can't bend too far, or you can't lift one leg and be in that imbalanced state for quite long because you will feel the pain. That's what happened to me. And I have tried to go to the physical therapist, so they have given me some mild exercises which I've tried, and it really helped me strengthen. You can even do Kegel exercises, which can also benefit you. If you are going through any of this pain, definitely try and consult a pelvic floor therapist or a physical therapist if possible. They'll really focus on your concerns and give you customized exercises that will help you heal. I still have a lot of work to do there. I'm 9 months postpartum, but you get the point, right? The other thing was wrist pain. This is because I did not take care of my position or my posture when I was feeding my son. All I cared was whether he was getting milk or not. And that hurt me quite a lot. I would just say, please have right posture and have a hand and back support so that your breastfeeding and pumping and feeding journey is much smoother. I still have a lot of pain, so I wear braces during the night for a very long time, and then in the daytime, whenever possible, I would try and use some hand gripper which strengthens your hand, some kind of exercises that you can do to strengthen your hands and get the grip back. So that's something I try and do. I will admit though that I don't do as much as I should be, but yeah, that's that. Next biggest thing still looking pregnant. Like, this was a surprise because I knew we will take quite some time to get back, but like how long? Like, now I'm 9 months and I still look pregnant. So yeah, that's a fact. We know how much we have gone through to bring this beautiful baby to life, and it's a journey, and it's going to take a while. So let's pace it out in our own ways and not compare ourselves to any yardsticks or any milestones which others have set up. You know, that's what the thing I tell myself. And yeah, if you like my content so far, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to ding that button so that you get notified every time I upload a video. Okay, so leave that aside. Hair loss was something I thought I could escape it, because for the first 3 months I didn't have a single hair loss, but after that I kind of lost some hair in the hairline. And what did I do? I did nothing. I think eventually it kind of, as time went by, I gained back my hair. But yeah, that's something that is a consequence of childbirth. Constipation after birth. I was fretting and getting scared to go to the bathroom to poop because it was quite constipated. The one thing that kind of helped a little bit was stool softener, but it was still, I could feel the constipation. So the best thing I could do is try and, you know, use warm water in a spray bottle and try and spray it down there. It would give me a little soothing effect. Even wearing cooling pads for the first 1 to 2 weeks was really helpful. But yeah, that happened and it was quite a thing. Hemorrhoids. It is that little muscle that extends in the rectum. It was not as painful as I would have imagined, but it was there for a very long period, like at least for 3 to 4 months. And yeah, for some it may be severe, for some it may not. But I didn't do much for it. But in the first few days, I just tried to do the same thing like what I said in the previous point, just spraying warm water. And some people even suggest sitz bath is very helpful, even just for your healing down there. I never tried, but you can probably check it out. The other thing that no one told me is pregnancy or postpartum belts wasn't working, period. Much as I wanted this to work, it was only a hindrance, because every 2 hours or every now and then I would have to remove it and try to pump or breastfeed and do all that for the first 2 weeks. So technically I was just wearing it for 10% of the time. So I quickly realized it wasn't something that was working for me. So yeah, I stopped wearing those belts. I just let my body do what it can and heal itself. So yeah. Other thing is 6 weeks postpartum isn't a thing. Like, I remember doctor saying, yeah, now I checked you, it looks okay, you can probably start exercising. And I felt like I was not there yet. I felt like my body and my mind is not there yet. For what I've gone through and taking care of a baby, it was a big deal. So, you know, I feel like pace it at your own comfort, and everyone's journey is so different. So I just feel like 6 weeks is not a thing. I'm 9 months postpartum, and I still feel a lot of those things still exist, and I still have a lot of work to do, and I have to heal myself. So yeah. Breasts do change. I'm talking the cliche or spilling the obvious, but yeah, it does change. And after I stopped breastfeeding and weaned Bihan off breastfeeding, I still, kept changing. So I still don't know my bra size, period. So you can imagine that it is changing. I don't know if it's going to go back or it's going to stay here. Let's see. So those are my 11 things that really no one told me, or at least I never was aware of until postpartum hit me. But what I'm looking for is an overall body and mind healing from what just happened. I feel like mentally I am strong and I'm back, but physically I feel I still have some work to do. in all honesty, I've shared my experience as I felt. I hope I was not complaining or anything, because I am not. It is a magical and a blessed experience to bring life to this universe. Our bodies can just expand without breaking. That is amazing. So we just need to understand, listen to our body, and take time to heal. I think that's my last piece of words. And with that, I'm signing off. It's Shilpa saying bye.